FAU memory has to be our conference championship, making it to the College Cup, and playing Florida State, the #1 ranked team in the country, and being down 1-0 in the 86th minute and really pressing to try to get that upset. But we fell a little bit short, but just getting to that point and playing at that level was by far our best memory here.
The first time we went to NCAAs after switching to Division I, it happened to be in '96, and we took 2 guys to the men's NCAA champions. And not only was it our first time, we actually ended up top 20. And one of my swimmers won the NCAAs in the 200 freestyle. And it was just a wonderful experience and put FAU on the map.
My favorite memory at FAU was winning the first conference match. We were working so hard and the kids were looking forward to the win. Just seeing their face after the match and crying and how happy they were and start believing on themselves again, that made me very emotional. That was definitely my favorite memory.
My favorite FAU moment so far would be, the first time they're actually seeing the stadium, being in it, being at that first home football game with everybody at it. Just to actually see, all the vision and actually see it come true.
The day when my family and I came over to FAU to formally become an OWL, with family and friends, and a lot of friends from Spanish River Church. That was, and probably will continue to be, my favorite FAU memory.
My favorite FAU memory in my short time, honestly, is just walking on the court every day to be able to practice with our team, watching them grow, watching them get better, watching them develop.
It's probably this past year, with all the injuries we went through, and we still managed to win the conference, and it culminated on a Friday night here with Corey Keller getting a hit in the bottom of the ninth to beat FIU 4-3. That was probably my most exciting FAU moment.
I would say probably the winning our first conference championship. I would say that would be the fondest memory, and then of course adding on 8 more after that, is also pretty fun.
Well, I'm an alumni, so being on the team when the football team started back when it was Pro Player Stadium, and then being part of the new stadium and being a coach and watching the girls perform on the field and being part of that.
Favorite FAU memory is probably the day that I got hired and I fulfilled my dream as being a Division I college coach at a beautiful university in Boca.
Favorite FAU moment for sure was I think the win over Western Kentucky on the road, beating a quality opponent on the road, and it was just an exciting time in the locker room, and our players were really excited, and it was great to see them celebrating a great win like that.
When I was hired back in '06, our team was in serious academic problems. My first priority was to get us out of that academic trouble. It's a 4-year window, so it's not something that you can solve in a year or two. Then last spring in April, it was announced by the NCAA that FAU men's golf team was selected as one of the 10% best academic teams in the entire nation. That is without a doubt my proudest moment, being the FAU men's golf coach.
We had a terrific team last year in Division II, and had the National Division II Player of the Year, who ended up being on, one of the best defensive players in the WNBA. And we actually had Florida down here in our gym, and were able to not only beat them, but actually beat them by quite a bit. So that was a great moment for us, being quite a small school at the time, beating up on the University of Florida.
Favorite memory, men's tennis. Watching some of my guys graduate, which is always good. Watching them be successful on the court, making the Sun Belt Championship, conference championship. And just, every time that you earn a victory as a team is always something special, because the boys work hard year round, and it always makes it special when we come out on top.
My favorite FAU memory is my first couple weeks on the job. We had our all-student athlete meeting, and just feeling the excitement and energy with all of our student athletes, how much pride they take in FAU, really struck me that we have something special here, and we are going to continue to do some special things here.